the transfer of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, cutting of government funding and humanitarian aid to the Palestinians, the shuttering of the PLO office in Washington. Hopes for peace are dead, right? Nope. Jared Kushner thinks they're better than ever. Donald Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor told the New York Times on Thursday that he doesn't think America's recent punitive measures toward the Palestinians kill the chances for a peace deal. They only improve them.
They're on the right idea in the sense that we need to deal with the issue of final status, and there's no point in dealing with anything without dealing with the final status. I mean, obviously, the failure of Oslo was the idea that in stages we could gain additional trust, and then we'll get to the final status eventually. Unfortunately, there are enough militants both on our side and their side that getting to final status along the way seems to be very problematic. But on the other hand, just imposing final status on the Palestinians is not going to work either, I fear.
Kushner's partner and fellow point man on the peace plan pursuit, Middle East envoy Jason Greenblatt, told Reuters that while the Palestinians are upset with the Americans, the Israelis are going to find some things about the U.S. peace plan that they won't like either. Greenblatt would not go into specifics, but said his team is preparing for criticism from all sides. But with the constant chaos of the Trump White House, a belligerent attitude from Ramallah, a frail Mahmoud Abbas at the helm of the PA, an unbridgeable political divide between the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, and Israeli elections seemingly around the corner, will the Americans document end up gathering dust on the shelf?
Most likely. I mean, look, it'll have some relevance. It'll be a starting position of the United States in some which way in any future negotiations. It'll be another document, another point on a line. But there is going to be no perfect time, obviously. And the longer they wait, the more the Trump administration gets more meshed in its own domestic political problems, the more it gets weakened. I think they made a great mistake by waiting so long. I mean, we're into almost 2 years in the Trump administration, and we're still waiting for this perfect document that, as we all know, more or less what was going to be in it could have been completed in 3 months.
In fact, the best hope for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is that the Palestinians don't come back to the table. That means no Israeli concessions, while the Palestinians are labeled as the recalcitrants. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.